G'day all. Moreover Bridge went to the Sydney exhibition this year, and we were asked by SDS if we would like to operate two of their production run NRs. I said, yeah, sure, let's do that. So they operated, these two operated the whole exhibition all 3 days. And they do what NRs do, and they just keep going and going and going. Usually we operate with some Austrains ones. So here's one I prepared earlier. This is one usually runs on Moreover Bridge, and that is I guess the last series of the Austrains model. So I'm in a pretty good position where I can actually show you these new models before they are available to everyone else. Disclaimer, these are not mine, these are SDS's. They've asked me to do a bit of weathering on them, and I'll do that in time. I might be a little nervous there to do that. But yeah, so that's the end of that. So I'd like to show you the changes or the differences between these and the Austrains version. So I think the first thing we do is show you the paintwork, because it is phenomenal. I am really impressed with it, and it's supposedly a decal, and I'm struggling with this as to how they did it. They've done it. So, you know, good representation of the builder's plate, the name and the number, and there's the front AN. And for the life of me, and I was doing some research on these for an article, it was really hard to get a decent shot of this. I was struggling with it all the time, and these guys have managed to get it. So we'll just show you the paint job first, and then we'll go through the mods and stuff like that. So there's the other side there. And I mean, the application here is really, really good. Yeah. So in some cases, it's probably better than the prototype was done, but yeah, well, let's not go there. So that's the roof, is there too for you. And here's 52. And again, here we go. There's the side. And the detail, I mean, we just go in here, look at that. That's an amazing job. So, production values, as they say, go up. There you go. There's the other end here. There's the other side. And again, same deal. Builder's plate, name, and the detail in there. Astonishing, really. So that's my dog out the back, so don't stress. So let's go through some of the differences and retooling. So everyone's interested in what they've retooled. I think the best way we can do this is just grab the older NR and just show you. So let's start with the roof. And you can see they've redone the radiator section to what it should be. Okay. You can see the exhaust is a lot better defined. So, in fact, it is defined. The air conditioner, this bit here has been properly defined with mesh, as it should do. And that's been defined a lot better too. So you can see the old one, you can see the new one. So even these tiny little things like that, they've actually gone to the trouble of making the differences. So we'll place these probably, try and get these side on here. Another fairly obvious change is the steps here. So the steps, even though I've weathered them to make sure they don't stand out, the steps on this one, as you can see, they are see-through, as they should be. Okay, so that's really a groovy thing. So you also see you've got the sand pipes here. You'll also see the bogie, the front bogie. I remember discussing with these guys a while back, and they said, well, is this a little bit wrong? Like the front bogie is it in the wrong spot on the production model? And they said, yep. I said, yeah, but anyway. So if you go and have a look at a normal NR from the earlier run, you can see the bogie is this way too far forward. It should be back further. It needs to have this gap tooth look here, and they have done it. There's the bigger gap. So, and then we move down a little bit further, and we'll try to get right in here for you. Let's see if I can get there we go. So air cleaner, all the details, and they're fully defined. So no drama with that. They've also got a different way of doing this to take this off. So there's two screws here, and that takes this off. And you may have to, so we'll see if we can get this to line up a little bit better. Okay, if you put these two side by side, okay, move these up a little bit further. All right. What you can see there is retention tank there is too small. That's the right size. Okay. Sorry, move that out of the way. The bogies have been retooled to get better definition, including getting rid of this. These are actually the hangers, or the side of the traction motor in a drawing, and they've replicated them as hangers, which they're not, and they've been removed from here, and the end result is a well-defined bogie in there too. So I'll just see if I can give you a little bit more there. So we'll just come up really nice and close for you to have a look at that. Okay, let's do that. Too far? Yeah, there we go. There you are. So lights and everything else are fine, all work, and again, no issue. We'll move on, and we'll go down to the back, obviously. So on this, you can see you get the see-through grills that you expect. In process, these little fellas, there we go. I would suggest you glue them in the location. It wasn't really rough handling by us, it's just the fact that they are so delicate. It's just what it is. I can see the reason for putting them on there, but I'm pretty sure in reality, I think you'll find that these are usually, let me just move this out of the way, these are usually down here. Okay, so, and then there's the cable side, okay, to use going in vernacular. There's even the loom in there. Let me see if I get a bit of focus there for you. There you are. Okay. The battery boxes. It's really good detail. Okay. He's even gone to this, or they've all gone to the stage of the putting the loom actually underneath there. So let me just see if we can. It's hard to see when it's black on black, but let's see if we can get that in close. That is really hardcore work. So yeah, that's operationally, I don't have any issues with them. I think they're fantastic. Detail wise, you know, there's a point where you go, how far can you guys go? But yeah, and it's a nice heavy model, which is what I like with these type of things. For me, on an operation, when you're using them on something like Murray River Bridge. They need to have weight. Locos without weight are pretty much useless for an exhibition when you're trying to run close to prototypical trains, and realistically we're running less than a third of what we do, but it still makes a big difference. You never know, bar cooler could come out again, and that'll a whole new degree of difficulty there for everybody. But there you go. That's pretty much an overview there, and I'll just do some comparisons with the back end here with these, so I'll just give you an idea. Oops. Okay. So I'll just there we go. Gives you an idea there. Okay. Anyway, I think that's it. They're really quite good, and the roof profile too is also has been changed on the mansard section to more replicate, and you get a groovy box. So the box looks like this. Got you. It comes with a blah 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 blah, and the other box is a different colour, as you do. And there you go. It comes with it. It's got this sort of thing. Anyway, I think they're a fantastic model. There you go. You have been shown. Do as you see fit. When you're packing it up too, it comes with about 4 of these each on either side. Nice little foamy things. They fit in between the handrails, double rung handrails here, and away you go. So it stops it from having any issues and all that sort of thing. So there they go. There they are. I hope that was beneficial for you, and have a good one. Cheers.